Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I am the CEO of Worldprofit. Today is the 3rd of May. Hey, what can I say? Things are looking good. We had a fantastic April, and we have a new sales champion for April to announce, but not yet. First, let's talk about Worldprofit. We've had over 80,000 silver dash platinum VIP members over the last 30 years. Like I said, we had a great sales month in April and continuing in May. Things are looking really good so far, but it's only day 3, which is great. For those that don't know anything about me and the company, we have been here now just under 30 years as worldprofit.com, and we've been teaching people how to, well, earn income online, but how to successfully run a business online by generating leads, creating a list of members, and going from there, and finding out that earning online is easier than you think, but does take time. It's not this instant money thing that you've probably been led to believe. My background is not business. I got out of high school and went into military college, which is a university here in Canada, very much like West Point, where you get a degree. They cover everything. And after 4 years, you graduate and you go in the military and you do service. You do your time. I had to do 5 years, which I enjoyed. I actually did 6 years, so a total of 10. My last I guess last my last posting was as a military jet instructor pilot. I got my wings and flew for 6 years, and really enjoyed it. It was incredible. But after 10 years, they announced that we could take early retirement, and I thought, you know what, I want to do something else. I was going to fly for the airlines, I admit it, but this happened just by chance. The internet was sort of born in, I'd say, 93, 94, but we made a lot of mistakes. We thought we would just send people to an order form and they would pay us money and sign up, and then we realized that didn't work. We did realize early on that you had to just register people for a free membership, let them come in, learn about you, find out what they could do if they did pay you, and then put the order form in front as an option. And that's what we've done for probably 29 of those 30 years. And it works. So we're going to teach you how to do that through our boot camp training lessons. I called it boot camp because that's military, right? Like I went to boot camp, and it wasn't that much fun. It was in the last week when we all knew that we're gonna, graduate boot camp, but for the first few weeks, it wasn't a lot of fun. And it can be the same way with Worldprofit. It's hard work. It takes time and effort to learn how to generate leads and then have those leads converted into sales, whereby you make commission. Give it 21 days at lesson 3 for sure, and do the lesson. Quick story, gentlemen, when you can read it, it's at Trustpilot. He put in this review, said, I put my URL into the 50,000 visitors and nothing happened. He gave it the old usual week or two. And I checked him, I wanted to answer his Trustpilot review. He did absolutely nothing. He didn't put his diamonds in. He didn't do solos, didn't do anything. He literally signed up, didn't even pick a domain name, and just put his 50,000 visitors in. And the URL was a whole company website, big long URL, didn't even load, right? And it blocked iframes. It didn't allow it, which was in our test facility. He didn't do anything. So I thought, I could be really cranky and moody and just respond, and you should have stayed in, you should have did this, you should have that. All I said was, listen, you didn't even start the training. You put in a URL that didn't work. At least it's out there that the guy didn't do anything and he put in a URL that didn't work, and the URL was useless anyways, even if he did put it in and it worked. Folks, push it with people to do the training. They've got to do the training. They got to at least start. putting in your URL and the 50,000 visitors that's not the training. The training is to do the videos in the training area. Get your bonuses going that we promised you. You literally join sites, copy, post ads, and repeat the process. It's that simple. If people would just start, right? Go through the motions. It's worth it. Oh, look, a sale just came in. Oh, a full year platinum. Whoever did that, congratulations. Somebody just paid for a full year platinum VIP membership and saved over $800. They're doing this right here, which I'm going to talk about later. Okay. So getting started, again, give it 21 days on lesson 3. Do the lesson. Realize that we're here 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. And yes, that's Pierre. Welcome, Pierre, to 1 full year of Platinum VIP. 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, we're here to help you. So put in a tech support ticket. Just tell us what it is. And we might send you back a question or two and say, okay, well, where did this happen? Like this morning, I had a guy that put in a support ticket. It was a really good one. There's nothing wrong with it. He just said, I need to, it was a problem with the URL. I think it was here. Oh, I can't remember where it is here. Oh yeah, no, it's right here. Jerry said, I posted an ad. I set it up and I can't find out how to find it. Where's the link? So I just sent him a note and I said, well, I just need to know about the ad. Like, where did you post it? Well, just details. So we're here all the time to help. Make sure you get a Gmail account. Important. Will work very good with business email. These other companies are great for mom and dad and the family, but for your business, I recommend Gmail. Does the program work? Yeah, you're here. You're the traffic. You're the traffic that we generated. Well, not us, but your sponsor, by following the training. And you are the proof that the process works. If you have any questions, just fill them in. And yes, of course, good morning to everybody. I've got my phone here. I use this phone. See my little phone, it's got the chat going. Our systems work on anything, mobile. All of our videos are on YouTube now, so you can translate them to another language. The whole script is up there, the closed captioning is up there if you want it, and you can convert that to any language. It's a different world, folks. The training is there. All of this stuff can be done. That first video that you see under training, which is just click the start here button on your left menu. These videos will get you started in the program, especially these first 2. The first one is very important because it's going to set you up for success. It's going to get your commission payout preference. It's going to set you up in your profile area, get your image loaded, how to find your way around the member area. You can see your other support tickets. Okay, so if you go in your support area, when you click on support up here and you say, I want support, you can see your tickets are listed right here. Tells you which ones are opened and closed. Okay, how to find out the services that you have. Of course, those are right here under your membership services. So that when you first log in, look to your left and you will see a list of very important things like your profile, your member services. You can see your website that you picked. A lot of that stuff you don't want to be doing right now, though. Just be aware that they're here and follow that first training video. Okay, that'll get you all set up. Of course, you're going to learn how to set up your free advertising that came with your membership. And hopefully you get an understanding of that live business center where the monitors are there for you. Okay, they're there to help with sales. They're also there to help you. If you're not sure of something, you can ask and they will answer. They may send you to support in many cases. There's an ad tracker that you're going to become very familiar with, and that will detail people clicking on things, making sure that your ads are going out properly. Okay. We send out a newsletter every day to all your associates. So, when you signed up for silver or platinum, you get a bunch of associates just to get you started. But we don't mean you to contact them. We will. We send them newsletters every single day, letting them know about every aspect of Worldprofit. You don't need to do anything with them. Okay, those are just there. We're hoping one or two of them upgrade. One or two of them might buy some advertising. You won't even know about it. You'll just get an email saying so-and-so has bought a diamond rotator. That's a great thing because you didn't have to do anything. Okay, so you don't have to worry about them. There is our favorite area is called Cool Tools. And in that area, you're going to find some software that I use every single solitary day of my life online. Jitbit Auto Text, RoboForm to organize your passwords, and Postbox email management. They're all listed here. You can get there easily. Just click on Biz Builders, scroll down to Cool Tools. And if you look up and you don't see this big blue band up here and you see something that looks like this, you just click on this button that says Modern Menu, and it will turn into it. It's again on your left menu, down a little, Modern Menu. So you can change them very quickly. You can also hide your menus on the left and the right. I don't recommend hiding the left menu, but the right menu you can hide to have more space if you're working on something. Okay. First, congratulations to April's top seller, Reverend Annette Lacey. Now, let me tell you about Annette. She works tirelessly in the Live Business Center. I believe she's in there right now. She does 3 or 4 hours a day, sometimes more, as a monitor. And the monitor program is a fantastic program. If you are interested in volunteering your time, you go into camera, just fill out a support ticket. Okay, you need to have 3 to 5 hours a week to do it, but you're trained, and all of that is handled by Linda Elsie, who has also won the top seller many times. But with Reverend Annette Lacey, she's in there all the time. She knows the business now. She closes a lot of sales. And she's also I think our top monitor for hours, which you can actually see right here. May top sellers, May top promoters. But if you look down, Reverend Annette, 221 hours in the last 30 days. Phenomenal. You can see the sales that she helps with. Now, these are not her sales, 30 sales. Those aren't all her sales. A lot of them are. But she's conducting sales for you as a silver or platinum member who is bringing in associates. So that's important to understand that. She's giving her time to make sales for you. So congratulations to Annette Lacey. And this should say April top sellers, of course. She's also one of the March top sellers too. So it doesn't matter. Okay. I can actually update that right now. Watch this. See this? This should say top sellers for April. Oh, maybe I just got to refresh it. Let me check here. Here are the top sellers for April. I probably just have it in the wrong spot. Let's talk about some of the things that happen with our Worldprofit AI assistants. Okay, what are the AI assistants? Well, let's go see them. Let's go meet them. All right, you go to the main page, and over here on the right, it'll say Worldprofit AI. You can also go on the left menu and scroll down, and it says Worldprofit AI. Okay, so ChatGPT. We now have 4 of them. The company that created the other system that I was using, I was never super happy with it because I had to use all these tricks and things to get them in here and formatted. These are created by me. Okay, I did these by hand and I trained them specially for Worldprofit. The other code that we had running before The only problem with that code was it got outdated and started, as some of you pointed out, not answering questions very well. These ones are a little different. They do work. They are specialized in these areas. Okay, so you can click chat now and they'll come up and you can put your question in here. What I'm going to do for all of you is there will be an archive so that when you go back to the main page, there will be a link up here somewhere that will say, here's your archive for this one. I believe I'll put it underneath here. That way, if you were to ask a question of it, it will come back with an answer. So your question and your answer will then be accessible in an archive. And it will be very similar to like your old support tickets, that type of format, where you can click a button, you can search it, and it will show you all of the questions that you've asked and all the answers that you've received based on each chatbot. Okay? So that's very powerful. Okay, that way you have access to this archive forever. All right, and you can search it and get, that way you can see maybe you had some ads redone, that kind of a thing. Never forget though, that our main chatbot is right here in the bottom right-hand corner. You can see his little head there and you can click on that. This is trained on all of Worldprofit for you as a silver or platinum member. So you can ask it questions about, the different lessons, things like that. Okay, so that's always there for you. It's not going to give you advice on ads and things like that. That's what this area is for. This area is not for, how do I do better in silver? How do I, how does my platinum work? These AIs are created just to help you in general using ChatGPT's power in these areas of specialty. Okay. I will add more as time goes on, depending on maybe tech support tickets saying, hey, can you make one that's more available this way or that way? And then eventually what I would like to build is your own personal AI that you can ask questions about regarding whatever you train it to focus on. Okay, so say that you did join another program and you wanted a chat that will help you with that program or with certain specialized information on some subject. Okay, I plan on building that type of system also. But speaking of chatbots, we also have chatbots that could pop up on your website. Okay, those are there too. So if you wanted one that popped up like this one in the bottom right corner, this would be what you would want. You can order 3 chatbots for the price of 1, and you can set those up and post those on your website or your landing page or your WordPress site or your there's all kinds of sites here. This one you can also work on Website Plus if you use a program like Nice Page, which by the way works perfectly with our system. You can use a program called Nice Page, you can use Mobirise. They all work with our system too if you want extra sites. So Website Plus is your friend. Okay, so you can go in here and we'll see what it says about Website Plus. Let's see what it says. It should be trained on all the lessons. There you go. See, so it gives you questions that it thinks might be helpful. Okay. Yeah, Bobby Joe, we had our neighbors and a good friend of mine. He took a look at this, and he is a consultant. And they go to all these shows down in California, mostly California. I think they went to Vegas, has these, I call them the rah shows, right? You go there and it's like a Tony Robbins sort of setup where you get in there and they present to you a website platform in this case. So it's not Tony Robbins, but it's sort of the equivalent, with the motivation being, here's a new website system to make money. And he said to me, you know, George, they're charging over $5,000 for their package, and you guys give away 10 times that amount that they do. And you're charging $100. You know, he says, you guys are phenomenally way underpriced. Way underpriced. You should be charging way more for what you guys are offering. And how much has this guy spent on going to these different conferences? Tens of thousands of dollars. And he showed me what they offer. And a couple of them have gone out of business. And it's because they charge too much, in my opinion. I think what I would rather do is sell people paper clips. I want people to come in and use these services that we built, and that we, of course, have not paid programmers to create. I've created this stuff. Oh, and yeah, how much would I charge another company? Of course, I charge them probably for this millions of dollars to create this. But because I create it, we can cut prices down. So always remember that this is a great business opportunity to come in and to actually turn it into a full business. Here was another one from a member, prospect manager. They came to me and they said, you know, George, I want to go into my prospect manager, and I've got these emerald leads here, and I'd like to put them in a category, but you make me do it one at a time. And I said, you're right, we do. So what you can do is you can create a prospect type called group. Let's just call this group Emerald May 3. Okay, so we're going to call it that. Then we're going to go back home, and I got these emerald leads. So I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I can now put them in a group called Emerald Group, change type, okay, and then they are now there. So now I can email them. I could go in the emailer, and I can grab one of my letters, whatever it is. Just let's imagine I'm doing it. I'm not actually going to do it. And then you can say use letter, and then you can say, I want you to send it to that group right here. Where did I have that group? Oh, there it is. Group Emerald May 3rd. And then I can send this message to them. Okay. Yeah, this is better. And then you can regroup them if you want. You can time a mail out to them if you want, that kind of thing. All I recommend is that you just don't go nuts and create, you know, a group of 100 or 200. I would stick with little groups of 10 to maybe 15. See what happens when you send them the email, that kind of a thing. But you can create as many groups as you want, and you can mail them whenever, you know, whatever you want. It's there for you. Okay. Yeah, sure, of course. So go back to your prospect manager, and you can take this group called my Emerald group, right? And you just click on these ones, because I put a little guy here, a little image of a, you know, I don't know what you call it, just changing groups. And you just click on the ones that you want to put in the group. Or sorry, it's not called group, they're called types. Okay, so you can go in and create a prospect type first. So pre-plan this, create a type first. And no, Joe, no, that's against the law. You can't actually add people to an autoresponder. You cannot do that ever in any program. Autoresponders are completely different. Prospect emailer is over here. Autoresponder, it's not over here, Joe. It's over there. Autoresponders are a different ballgame. This is soccer. Autoresponders are baseball. They're totally different. You can't force people into an autoresponder. They have to sign up through a page. Has to be voluntary. Okay, so back to this. So you can select the ones that you want to move, and then you scroll down. You can select the type. I'll have a video for this, and you can put them into special, and then just say change type. And then they'll change their type to special, and then you can email them using the emailer. Okay, so that's all there. Also, there's no cost about the upgrade to the AI assistants. Mary Lee, no, you don't. You do not need an autoresponder. What types of ads should you run for any business on any website? This is something I left up from last week. Okay. The reason I left this up is people are putting in ads that will never work. All you have to remember about your ad, okay, when you put an advertising in, is does it give something away for free? If it has a menu on it with drop downs and things, it won't work. If it has any other option on the page besides asking somebody to register for the free information or free credits or free signups, it won't work. Okay, so it has to be an ad that looks like one of these ad examples, for example. So when you go to this page here, it has to be, here, let's just go to this one here. This is actually a better one. Try this one. You see how it says 25 places to post your affiliate links? 25 spots for you at no cost. Da, 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 da. There's nothing else to do on this page except for one thing, sign up. Okay, important. Multi-commission system. So a lot of you are experiencing Gmail bounces. Why would that happen? Well, the number one reason is overloaded email. You might have put your Gmail on too many different lists. So it gets overloaded and it will bounce. All you have to do now is you go in the multi-commission system here, and you, of course, I go there this way, click on multi-commission system. And usually it will be one of these, Safe List Extreme, Dragon, Safe List King. And you can now click on Safe List Extreme and change your email with this little button over here. You can even leave your email the same, click change email, and it will put it back to a status of good if you've corrected the situation. And Mary Lee, that's a good question. Yes, you do. You need to use the ad examples every single day. And you need to post those to mailers. You know, like the different safe lists you've joined, that kind of a thing. Okay. Again, YouTube, I can't tell you how important it is to get a YouTube channel and post your training, anything that you can post on YouTube to do with Worldprofit's member area. Highlight a different service every day for a month. And I guarantee you, you will have YouTube visitors. Just make sure that when you go to your YouTube channel, just like us here, that when you post a video, you tell people in the description how to sign up and find out more. Put it right in the description, just like this. Say, join our program, and put your link to World Profit Associates or whatever ad example you want, and people will go. Yeah, Mary Lee, start the program and do the promotion. That's what I would recommend. Honestly, it'll get you going. If I look, let's see how you're doing here. So Mary Lee, what I can see right away I go to your ad tracker first, and you should have signups, but I don't see any referring URLs at all. So wherever you're getting your traffic from, I don't think it's real at this point. Yeah, there's not a single URL being tracked at all in all of your ads that you're running. So what I would recommend you do is you go here, go to training, and you'll see top safe lists. Join Herculist and post to it every single day that you can. I also recommend state-of-the-art mailer, posting to it every day that you can, and then continuing on from there. Okay? Those are the sites that I would do. And then you go to your top traffic exchanges. I would highly recommend that you consider Traffic Codex. They've got a lot of traffic codes that you can use to advertise. And then also go to freebies under promo code center. And then when you get good at it, you can do what I'm about to show you. Let's go watch me advertise instead of me telling people what to do. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. Let's go see what I do, right? I go to Link Magic and I launch my safe lists. First thing I do is make sure they're unblocked. There we are. So my safe lists all load here. And now I'm going to use a combination of JitBit and also RoboForm. So I go in and I'm using RoboForm now to log me in. Then I go to my member area. Then I click on submit ads, and let's submit an ad. Oh, let me see. 4th place, 5th place, didn't make it yet. Click on submit my daily email. Continue to the ad mailers. And I'm just going to go here and I'm going to send out a mailer. 8011, 8033, and 8022. See how fast that is with JitBit? That's JitBit working. And while Rosemary's asking a question here, she says, when people ask me how I get leads, I direct them to Worldprofit. I tell them that I use the tools to help me with my business. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing right now. I've already sent my ad out. Next, I'm going to go to this one. And what I like to do is, as they're logging in, I can also log in using RoboForm to the other ones. Okay, Mr. Safe List. Some of them might require prompts, to log in. You might have to fill out a CAPTCHA or something, but, just do that. And then this one, I haven't used that one yet. And test.com was a test for somebody. Okay, so then I go in and that says credit mailer, 8011, ED22, and add 33. Okay, and then it says I can mail to 5,000 members. Send that out. So this one here is another one. I just go to member menu, Blaster Hub. Now I'm going to send out my blasts. And there we go. There's 4 blasts going out. And Atlas Safe List. I like this one. Got to wait 12 seconds. So I take a look at what this is. Go to the next one here. Click on my control panel. Send my ad. I'll use a previous ad, no problem. This one works good. Preview and submit. This one, same thing. Just go to mail everyone. And if it's spinning and it's taking time, no problem. I just go to the next safe list and I do that one. Credit mailer. And that one goes out. State of the art. My favorite one. That mailing is in progress. So I close the tab. And I go all the way back to this one. Continue to my account. Send an email. Oop. That one will go out and it'll test it. Oh, sorry, forgot to enter my credits. 28.29. So it's going to check the page, make sure it doesn't have any frames or any crazy stuff in there, and then confirm. This one's gone. This one is going to be an earlier one, which I can send again. So it says taking time to preview, no problem. Check to make sure this one's going out. And then this one here. And then I go and I'm going to send out my 30,000. Run a previous ad. That one's going out. This one's taking time here. Let me see, submit that. And there you go. I'm all done. Okay. That's it. I don't know how many minutes that took, but it's pretty phenomenal how the system works. And then I could go to my ad tracker, which I want to go to just make sure that people are clicking. And, you know, I'm not making this up. It's 3rd of May and I'm getting clicks. See how many clicks I'm getting? See the referrals, Herculist, Twitter. I don't know where that came from. Mega Mail Boost, Mr. Safe List, already getting clicks. Yes, James, we can host all of them. You should send me a tech support ticket because we've got to change your DNS servers. Now, do they already have content on them? That might be a problem. Bobby Joe says, is there a way to move all Emerald? Yeah, but you'd have to move them 10 at a time. I wouldn't do them. I wouldn't do them in big piles. I would do them 10 at a time and create different groups with different, put the date that you created that group and then work them. Yeah, then I need to know a lot more, James, about them. Like, are they WordPress? You know, are they just FTP? Are they safe lists or exchanges? That kind of a thing. So support ticket would be great with the URLs listed. So I could go take a look because I don't know for sure. If you are in other programs or you have other websites even, say that you have 5 websites like James does, and you say, well, I'd like to see if I can send some people to those. It's easy to do. All you have to do is go to training, add examples, scroll down to show advanced area 1, and you can add them down here. And I'm not going to explain it because there's a important advanced area 1 help video right here that you can watch. Help you out. So Mary Lee says, I used post ad, I post ad examples. There are many options. Just pick the first one. The first ad that you see under ad examples, run that for a week. Do nothing else, just run that ad. That makes it easy. It says I have to select categories. I'm not sure what categories you're talking about. If you're just posting classified ads, don't. Just go to the mailers and send mailings out. So Mary Lee, don't post banner ads. Don't post text ads. Just send mailers, just like I did in the demo. That's it. Don't sign up for anything except safe lists and traffic exchanges. And use the promo code center. and use the under cool tools there, or sorry, under top safe lists. Go into these ones, and then under exchanges, I do recommend this one. Traffic Codex is pretty good. They've got all kinds of codes for you to use, and just send out ads using those promo codes. First ad under ad examples only. Do that for a week. Don't do anything else. That's it. GM, does it work with e-commerce store? I'm not quite sure GM means. I don't know what GM is. Gmail? Is that what you mean? Gmail? It should. If it doesn't, if somebody says to you, you need to have your email with your domain name, you can do that. Just go to email on the left menu, click on web-based email, and then you want to click on setup instructions. And this is what we offer. I can set it up for you on your domain. Okay, that way you have email based on your own domain name that you have with us. And you open up webmail and you just log in and get your mail right here. Blah, 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 done. You can even set this up in Postbox too. You can use Postbox email to get your email also. Okay, so let's talk about Platinum. If you're interested, we're offering 500 associate members under you if you upgrade to Platinum for 1 year prepaid, just like the gentleman did today. His name, oh, all kinds of questions. Pierre, I believe. Pierre, is it Pierre? I think it was Pierre. Francisco. Excellent, Francisco. Awesome. You save $800 on when you prepay. You double your commission from 20 to 40%. You get 100 fresh leads every month when you do your traffic injection. Okay, traffic injection. Right here. Biz Builders traffic injections, about the 7th or 8th one down. And you can use this area here to get your traffic injections every month. You get the graphic studio, you get the autoresponder, you also get all of our store builders that you can use anytime you want. You get 18 mega traffic injections up here every month instead of 5. Yeah, it's okay. What you should do, Rosemary, is put a reminder into your Google system, and it'll email you every month and let you know, or it'll text message you. It's all free. Or you can use Worldprofit's reminder system. No problem. Okay, so if I was to just log into one of my regular accounts here, you can then do that. All right. Does anyone have any questions? All right, we're going to wrap it up. I was going to actually show you the reminder system here. Should be under the... Here, I'll just show you this just quickly. This is the Worldprofit reminder system that you can use. And it'll send you a reminder every month. So you click on it on the advanced menu here. So it says advanced menu under R. Click on reminder system. And then you can add it in here. And it'll say, you know, say your traffic injection was every month on the 3rd. You can just click in here, or say it was on the 4th. Click in here and you just say repeat every month. And say do my traffic injection, and it will email you. Okay. Yeah, thanks. Awesome. Everybody have a great weekend. And again, if I missed anything, just fill out a support ticket. If you want to upgrade to Platinum, fill out a support ticket and you'll get a prepaid quote. Okay, thanks a lot.